And now for the Elite Four battle. Starting with the fire types, eh? Alright, we'll get that final form of the devil, I imagine. Imagine we go actual Lucifer route, or like Destroya from Godzilla. And yes, I pronounced it correctly, it's Destroya! That's how it's spelled in the box.
Elite trainers are waiting to stop you.
Well, that's how we can deal with them. After all, we have run into a good amount of fire types in this region. We're nowhere near the Sinnoh problem, that's a fact. Let's see how much we could run into, though. Definitely gonna get some new forms.
The large room you enter definitely does not feel like
I think this is the grass-type gym.
A ritual chamber. Massive torches line the walls, and the far door is blocked by an imposing cloaked figure.
So that's why they've had the evil glowing eye.
You are relieved to see Crazy Susie's familiar face.
Oh no. She's...
when you spot the mind control collar around her neck.
All the ones they've kidnapped have become the Elite Four. That's genius and horrifying at the same time.
We shall soon be blessed by the all-seeing eye.
Would it be your eye, singular?
Pokemon, and you are thrust into battle.
Alright, we're gonna go to it now. What if we're gonna... Yeah, I was gonna think Kettle's form, but now I think it's a single stage. Now we have to kill it. Or make it faint.
After that is the ever-hungry Nombomble, whose fire and ice type are a challenge to deal with.
I threw a rock at it, it died. Poor ground type.
Sends out a bit of a curveball.
Oh boy.
Ormandus isn't
a bug?
Type, but it certainly is all about food.
Yeah, it's in theme enough.
To the deviled egg Pokemon.
Oh boy.
Royligi. So this is definitely the longest that we have gone before.
Yeah, I think there's like, what, episode 3?
And I'm not going to pretend like there is some in-universe reason that it takes so long to evolve. It was just an oversight during planning. Anyway.
Ah, well, something was going to take a hit. Let's be real here. No story is 100% perfect.
So, we started off with a deviled egg for Togepi and Royligi, but I wanted to find a good direction for things to continue in. So the other big inspiration that's at play is the Chirufe. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. This is a lava monster from Chilean folklore. And just because I wanted to find another connection,
Iblis!
Some slight inspiration from one of the penguin species native to Chile.
You made a fire-type penguin. That's kind of awesome. I respect it.
Silly head plumage. It works well, putting some fiery tufts on its head. And it ended up being a little bit of an accident, but I kind of love how it gives off strong bad vibes for anyone old enough to remember Homestar Runner.
I've heard enough times, yeah. I don't think I've actually seen an episode, but I know which character you're talking about, the wrestler one, I believe. But this is such a cool design, despite everything. It's, well, pun not intended. With little volcano tufts with a lava stomach. And the idea of really a Piplup, really? Huh. What do you know? Dungeon book by its cover. I love the idea of a lava penguin. Just, yeah. It's just an inspired idea.
Decent defense stat, but otherwise isn't too bad to deal with.
Is this better or worse than Gen 8's penguin Pokemon? Well, okay, when it has the ice cube on its head, it's not that bad. It's when the ice cube comes up, it's like, that's just a penguin. Uh-oh. You know, in the last episode, I was thinking in the back of my head, we haven't seen this thing in a while. We were saving it for here.
But our bird and human combination is turning into a harpy.
Huh.
The way our typings are working for the
I thought we'd go the Icarus route going this way. It would be really inspired to considering, you know, the famous story of Icarus.
Fighter. Finding a nice dynamic pose.
Looks like Halucha.
And while it definitely does
we're gonna evolve for him.
Would get access to plenty of flying type moves, it mainly uses them as arms.
It's a cool idea, using wings for fighting instead rather than flying.
So I let the proportions for this get a little exaggerated. Yeah,
hey, why not? Have fun with it.
There's not a ton to say about the design. I'm just mainly excited to finally get back to the remaining idle evolution.
Yeah, finish off this line.
Elite Four will all have one of the
Oh,
remaining
no.
Alrighty, let's go ahead and meet.
What if the
our
final
fire
boss thing is
fighting
Ultra Beast
Puppies.
thingy ends up being just the ultimate combination of them? I mean, kind of is given the lore, but still.
Agile avian
This is a really interesting idea. Instead of going for like the flying type standard style for what you expect a Harpy to be like, it goes for a fighting approach. That's really awesome. I love the little fire things under its wings, the yellow things. That's cool. Building up the thermal energy, as said.
And they have to keep moving to shed the extra heat.
That's
The
awesome.
ability is tough.
Oh, but it's a firefighting type, which means that the community is going to have a meltdown, because God forbid there be a firefighting type post-Gen 5.
It's
babies.
flipping all over the chamber, dodging your Pokemon's attacks, and landing powerful kicks. When you do manage to take it down, Susie is forced to send out her final.
Now it's down to her last mon, eh? I knew the devil was going to come back at some point.
So, we've got a little
Alright, let's see how we... Okay, let's hear this story. I'm listening.
Ed was a little demon who liked toasting berries, but I had mentioned that we were going to be headed for a Hodag Pokemon. Now, one of the silliest things about the Hodag is that it apparently only ate all white bulldogs.
That is so specific.
This ferocious cryptids diet subsists solely off of all white bulldogs. Now, we're going
I
to
think it would die out if that was solely the budget.
Lazy
Or,
Susie
the...
by continuing the cooking motion.
That's so messed up, though. It eats dogs. Oh, this means that dogs exist in the Pokemon world, but screw it.
Become just the
This should be horrifying for kids.
in the flames. I hope
I know you're not bringing an actual dog in there. It's going to be like a silhouette or like a flame of it, but...
Flame bird. It's definitely a little morbid, but hopefully
Yeah.
in a cute way.
Remember, Pokemon is a
Let
kid's
me know
game.
what you think. But for now, let's
Of
go
course,
ahead
all
and-
ages can enjoy it, but it's promoted for kids when I say that. I'm not calling you a child if you like it.
Shephisto's long tail has a flat, pan-like end, which it uses to collect and prepare berries.
That is so
Its
dark.
superheated hands produce fire, which it concentrates around
Wait a minute.
the hand.
Roasting a dog alive. I feel like I've seen this before in JoJo Part 1.
Researchers have noticed similarities.
Both
between
both shiny forms are cool.
and
But the shiny and the original was cool, but I think the original was actually better in this case. Just fits the devil
but
theme more.
data is needed. The ability is Flash Fire, so after being hit by a fire type attack, instead of taking any damage, the user's
Yeah, it gets
fire
stronger.
attacks are boosted, and the hidden ability is
Oy.
Blaze.
I don't think I can have this in my party just for how bad I'd feel for the silhouette of a dog.
And of its tail,
So that's such an oddly specific type of... It's so dumb. Okay, I've eaten all of the white dogs. I guess I'll go extinct now.
Counterattack, Susie clasps a gem and fuses
No!
Pokemon.
She's fusing with it.
On the whole, I have tried not to do
Now I'm the dog!
Falls references with the actual Pokemon, but for our Elite Four, I wanted each of their Beast Merge forms to reference the show in some way.
Look, it is inspired from Gravity Falls. I don't mind them leaning into the Gravity Falls side a bit more than the Pokemon side or things, other stuff.
It's just a great design.
It is a great design.
Lazy Susie getting big flaming legs.
I haven't seen legs this big since the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. You know what scene I'm talking about.
Just like Pyronica. Yeah, the design is really pretty straightforward. You
I like
can
the
just
bottom of her
imagine
skirt.
her
Looks like
doing
it's
a
turned to
cakewalk
ash
and
after all the
dodging
flames
flames
beneath
all
her.
around. Oh, and if you
And the
remember
flames
color
looking
shiny
like gloves and,
those shinies, you'll notice that
women's
those
socks. I forget the term
colors
for the thing that goes up their
match
legs.
Veronica perfectly. Okay, let's meet Beast Merge Shephisto, the Fire Dancer.
Duh.
During the merging process, the Pokemon
And there are some people in the comments that of the original video that are totally gonna go, wood.
These flames extend the arms
And
legs
you need
allow
help.
the trainer to
I can't-
move in a lyrical fighting style.
The shiny and the original look about the same, but hey, don't fix what ain't broken. That's the one.
Deal with. After unfusing,
I'm trying to fight and then it kicks.
but dance when music comes on.
Aw, that's
The
adorable.
ability, which is something new that we're making up for this, is called Quick Step, and that gives all dancing type moves priority.
Interesting.
Pirouettes
Cool idea.
and leaps around the chamber. And you know you have to take her out quickly before she sets up with any of those problematic...
Yeah, I don't want you to hurt yourself.
It is a
Stop with you and your problematic dancing.
Victorious, Susie violently separates from her Pokemon
Ow.
and collapses to the floor. You take this opportunity to free her from
just undo.
control collar.
Probably a bun in the back.
You notice that in matching her type specialty, it has a fire type symbol on it.
Huh.
With a couple of button presses, it opens and you pocket the device as Susie comes to.
I imagine we could use this for something.
What happened?
Maybe completely total gates.
Controlled is quite the trip.
I used to do it less often.
I mean, even dizzier than normal. I'm gonna just stay here, but you better keep going.
Thunk. Again.
Thank you for saving me. I owe you the biggest stack of pancakes for this.
Yes, you do. Anyway.
You leave Susie to recover and run to the next chamber, where you
I cannot thank you enough. You could try.
Trainer is waiting for you. But we will pick up from there in the next episode.
So many awesome new designs in this one. Love the little Piplup thing. Love the Firebird idea. It does look a little bit like its alternative fusion. I'm sorry, evolution to Halucha, but that's not a bad thing. It's a cool design. The devil one with the dog one just makes me feel bad. It's like those poor puppies.
But you know I gotta shout out.
And the devil tall lady is going to be great, and there's going to be attract a lot of people and attention. I learned about a whole new side of the Resident Evil community when Resident Evil 8 was announced. Let's just put it there. You know why. Was it 8? No, wait, no, yeah, 7 was the first person, and then the Lady Dimitrescu. Anyway, awesome new Pokemon. I'm not just saying that as someone who likes the fire type in general. I'm just saying that's a really awesome design. Maybe the bug one was there, kind of like what are you doing here? But it fit in the theme of the character. And plus, I don't mind if the Elite Four have a curveball in there somewhere. Like, aha! You thought you could come in here with a bunch of water types. Well, guess what? I'm throwing a grass type at you or something like that. Just something to keep you on your toes. Like, what could come next? Or you just be like, aha, if you're facing the Elite Four, or you're definitely not going to throw out a fire type. Joke's on you, I have the fire starter. If you're about to send out the bug type, okay, your funeral. Though the idea of them turning their hostages into elite guards to even buy them even more time is rather interesting idea. That's a cool way of going about. They can be both hostages and threats, and which would make them kind of like members of the Elite Four. I thought for a second, like at first, like I forgot about the mind control collar. I thought it'd be like, oh no, they were evil the whole time. Then I saw the collar in the drawing. It's like, oh wait, no, they're still cool. That'd be a heck of a twist, though. Although that was a good job keeping them in silhouette with the glowing eye, though. Although it doesn't really make full sense, because I'm pretty sure her eye that was glowing was the side that she can't open. Although I might be misremembering that. Maybe they did pay attention to that detail, because someone had to check. Actually, what? I didn't say someone had to check. I can check her. Yeah, her character design before she turns is glowing eye in her left eye, and then she unmasks herself. Left eye doesn't work. Oops. Maybe just for her they could have switched the eye, but maybe that would give the reveal away. Just like if they all have 4 left eyes, that it makes it more of a mystery where if there's 3 left and a right, it's like, huh, why is that one special? Give you a little hint, maybe give the game away. It's just one of those things. It's not the end of the world, it's a drawing at the end of the day, but it's one of those details like, wait a second. But overall, this was a damn great episode. I'm really impressed with what I saw. So many cool new Pokemon, so many awesome new designs, and, well, just, I like the idea. There's a lot of great ideas in this one. Though that leaves the question, what's the collar, the fire collar? Maybe that Ultra Beast wormhole thing that we made has a final form. Maybe we can't call out the Ultra Beast without those 4 things, or maybe they're the only way to stop it. Or maybe the original giant one would be destroyed, and out of the 4 we'll get from the Elite Four, we'll make our own mini one that will somehow contain the beast again. Just theories at the end of the day. We don't know for sure until the final episode comes out. But until that time comes, I thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See you all next time. Later.